Right folks, back again. So today, nice easy one again. This is chicken tikka naga bunha. Now you can use normal chicken, but you probably, if you've seen the last video, you'll see that I prepared some chicken tikka in advance. So that's what I'm adding to this curry. So let's go. Right, so we run through off the ingredients for this one. Tomato puree, some fresh tomatoes, some water, some garlic and ginger paste. You can use garlic and ginger, that's fine. Some red onions, and on to the spices. So I've got 2 dried chilies, naga chilies. I've got some 2 bay leaves. In here I've got some panch poran, which is basically just mixed seeds. If you've not got these, you can use fennel seeds. Does the same idea. I've got some cassia bark, some green cardamom, some cloves. Teaspoon and a half of teaspoon of garam masala, teaspoon of cumin powder, teaspoon of coriander powder, 2 teaspoons of chili powder, teaspoon of salt. And for the meat, obviously I've got the chicken tikka, I'm going to be adding that in. So first thing I'm going to do is get my spices on, because we'll have to dry roast the spices first, so we'll get that on. Okay, so in with the panch poran, my 2 dried naga chilies, my 2 bay leaves, my cassia bark, my green cardamom pods, and my cloves. So there's about half a dozen or so each of them. So what you want to do with them is your dried flour used to roast them. That's the secret to the naga, to the bunha. And what we're looking for is, you're looking for the smell to start coming off these. You'll know when they're ready. They'll start to slightly toast. You'll actually smell when they're ready. You'll smell the flavours coming off. So we're just looking to sort of do these for a few minutes. On a nice high heat, obviously, but not burning them, of course. You don't want to burn them, and your room will fill up with smell. That's the key indicator when you know they're ready. You'll really be able to smell. I can smell it already. That's them starting to toast. Oh, it smells fantastic. So to this one as well, I should have said actually, I'm going to be adding some of my naga chili pickle, which you will have seen me using before. So this is Mr. Naga Chili Pickle, and to finish this one as well, this one is a Sainsbury's one, which I find is probably one of the best ones. It's Sainsbury's lime pickle. I put a wee bit of that in at the end just to get a wee touch of flavour. Nice, that's the spices roasting away nicely there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to separate these into a bowl, and then we'll get back. Right guys, so that's my spices into a separate bowl. So I'm going to light my gas, put myself in a good glug of oil. Also to that, I'm going to add some ghee. So butter ghee, I got this in Morrison's, it's like £4. It'll last you for ages, it keeps for about 3 or 4 months as well, so you get plenty of curries at it. So I like to put in a big dollop of butter ghee as well. This is actually the one called Better Ghee, it's slightly better for you. Yeah, good stuff. Gives a curry a lovely flavour. So get that on, get that melting. And you got a wee sealable lid with this as well, so you can seal it back up, stick it in the fridge. So we'll get that melting down. So the first ingredient that you're going to be adding into this is your red onions. So I've just finely diced mine up. So nice and fine, because you want these to cook right down. And what we're looking for with the onions this time is we're looking to slightly brown them. No burn them, slightly brown. So medium heat. Oh, smell of that ghee is fantastic. So nice medium heat. Just let these cook down, and I'll bring you back in a minute or two once they're ready. So there we go guys, my onions are starting to brown. Looking good, smelling fantastic. So the next thing we're going to do is the spices that we dried. We're going back in with all the spices. Oh. And now we'll just infuse the roasted flavour of these spices through the oil, which gives you your beautiful base flavour for your curry. So we'll just let these cook away for a bit. Let the flavours of the spices get through the onions. So while you're doing that, jump to the side and dice up your tomatoes, nice fine cube again, just like your onions. They don't have to be too small, because actually you're going to cook them down, but as small as you can chop them is perfect. Nice flavour. Smells great. So just let that cook just a wee bit, slightly wee bit longer. So next we'll be adding in some spices. So there we go, that's that been cooking away for a few minutes. So next, teaspoon of garam masala, 2 teaspoons of red chilli powder, teaspoon of coriander, teaspoon of cumin. So you're going to get them in and get them into the oil as well. Now remember again, you know what to burn your spices, you've just got to get the flavours out of them. So you burn it, it's, you'll ruin it. So there we go, that's in mixed in. Literally 30 seconds. That's in cooking away lovely. Next, garlic and coriander, garlic and ginger paste. So garlic and ginger, I'm putting in 2 of these. In fact, I'm going to go for 3 because there's quite a big amount there. That's that in. So you just want to cook that again, just for about 30 seconds. There we go, that's that starting to take on its beautiful colour. Smells amazing. Next, in with your chopped tomatoes. So chopped tomatoes in. Lovely, give them a mix, get them all nice and coated. So next to this we're going to add our salt. The salt's going to do is help to break down the tomatoes. So teaspoon of salt in there as well. Next, in with some water. And now we're going for low and slow. So just turn it down a wee bit. What we want to do is just let those tomatoes and onions break down in there. So that should take about 10 or 15 minutes or so, something like that. Just till you see the tomatoes and stuff starting to break down and it'll start to create your sauce. So you just, a wee bit of patience and just let it cook away. Right guys, so that's been cooking away now for about a good 10 minutes or so. See that's starting to break down, turn into a sauce. So it's nearly there. Another couple of minutes. Now would be the time if you're adding chicken to fire your chicken in. So as you see, I've already got my chicken tikka prepared. So I'll just be adding my chicken tikka straight in there. You just add your raw chicken or pre-cooked chicken, up to yourself. You can get wee bags of pre-cooked chicken, you know, Iceland stuff like that already done. You can add that stuff in. So I'm just going to let this cook a wee bit more. So what you're doing now is going to dry it out a wee bit, but not too dry obviously, maybe about that consistency, but we want the sauce to break up. And we want to keep an eye on it and add in just a wee bit of water each time if we need to, as we go, just to, so the tomatoes don't, so they break up, but you don't want them still chunky, you want them, they're almost there. You can see the onions and stuff are starting to disappear, it's starting to break right down into a sauce. So this will be absolutely, you should smell it, honestly it smells absolutely stunning. So now is the time as well for me to add my naga. Now naga you can, and same with chilli powder, so if you got more chilli powder you want a bit more spicy, but add it gradually, you can kind of take it back out. So I'll just go with 2 teaspoons of this first, and then I'll taste that as it's cooking, and that'll let me know if I need to add any more. Or, so 2 teaspoons is probably just about right. It depends how spicy you like it, right enough. I like mine quite spicy. So we'll just let that cook for a bit more, and I shall bring you back when it's almost done. Right, that's time to do a wee bit of fishing, so I can see them on top. So we're getting the bay leaves out. I did see the other one there somewhere. Nope, there's a cassia bark, so we'll get that out now as well. Just another bay leaf there. So that's them out. Nearly there guys, nearly there. You can see it's really breaking down now, turning into a beautiful sauce. We want a wee bit of texture in it, but we want it to break down slightly more than that. Oh, I wish you could smell this. It smells fantastic. Now would be a good time to have a wee taste. Just leave a wee tiny bit more heat. So I'm going to go for another wee teaspoon of the naga pickle. That'll be it with that. So we can put that away. Job done. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to fish these naga chilies out as well at the same time. I'm sure I put 2 of them in there. We'll come across it. We're nearly there, guys, nearly there. Right, so it's almost there. What I'm going to do now is just add in my tomato puree. Good squashy tomato puree. Just going to thicken the sauce up slightly. Give that a wee mix in. And just let this cook for another couple of minutes. I'll get this served up. Now, I said to you before, my friend came up with an idea. We didn't actually do, there's that other chilli there. We're actually doing a dinner party tonight, so socially distanced dinner party. So we're making up, each of us making a curry. I'm actually making a vegetarian version of this as well, which I'll probably do a video for as well. I'm going to have in halloumi, grilled halloumi and chickpea. So I'll show you, I'm going to make a pot of that after this. So I'll do a video on that as well for a vegetarian option. So if you want to watch that one, that will show you how to do it. Basically it's the exact same process. So what I'll do is I'll probably just cut to the point where I'm adding halloumi and chickpeas, to be honest. So I'll put that video up as well. So let's get this served up and I'll show you what it looks like. Right, so here we are. I've got some of these takeaway foil takeaway containers. Obviously I'm transporting it to friends and stuff. So what I'm going to do is got a bit of sauce in there as well. I'm actually making naans to go with this too, and you know, I prepped the naans last night and I forgot to video it, so I'll need to show you that as well. So all I'm going to do with that now is that's it tubbed up in its wee tubs. I'm going to get a wee bunch of coriander here. So all I'm going to do is dress them some fresh coriander and a few fresh chopped chilies. And there we go, guys, easy peasy chicken tikka naga bunha. So catch you on the next one. Remember to like, share and subscribe. The more likes and shares I can get and stuff, the better, to be honest. I'm actually enjoying doing this as well, so it's been good fun. And of course you guys are learning a few tips and tricks. So there we go, chicken tikka naga bunha. Catch you on the next one, guys. Hi guys, this is just a wee follow on from the last video. So basically what I've done, if you followed the last video, you'll see what stage I'm at now. I'm at the stage where I was going to add the meat to the curry. Tomatoes are just breaking down nicely. Got that beautiful aromatic smell again with the roasted vegetables, the fresh tomatoes, fresh red onion. Basically what I've done, as you can see, is I've grilled some halloumi in a griddle pan. The halloumi is a cheese, and you might think cheese in a curry, but trust me, this works. So some halloumi and a can of chickpeas. This is a vegetarian version. You can use basically anything you want to cut in this curry, meat wise, pork, you could use beef, lamb. If you're using lamb, I would recommend that you put the lamb in at the same time as you put the tomatoes in it first, because lamb takes slightly longer to cook, around about 40 minutes, and that will make it perfect. So basically all we're going to do with this is exact same sauce, exact same, everything's the exact same. All I'm going to do is put in the chickpeas, and the halloumi will go in at the very end, just before I serve it. So basically guys, same idea, exact same idea, except you're using chickpeas. Now you can actually add lentils to this as well if you want, chickpeas and lentils. Mixed veg, there's a mixed beans that I sometimes see that looks quite interesting. I see that in Sainsbury's quite a bit. I say quite a bit, I've only just started shopping in Sainsbury's, to be honest. Some of the stuff's brilliant and they've got some good stuff, some good deals around. So basically that's what I've done, is I'm adding cheese, halloumi cheese, griddled on the griddle pan, chickpeas, just going to let that cook down for about another 5 minutes. I'll take a couple of photographs of it served up, what you see. In fact, I'll bring you back when I'm putting the cheese in. And we'll just give that a couple of more minutes and that'll be just about there. Hey guys, so that's that ready. Off with the pan. And basically, I'm just going to lay the pieces of cheese in. Don't want them to melt too much. And I'm going to serve that up into some trays. Dress it with some bits and pieces, some really fresh coriander, and dress it with some nice fresh chilies. It's beautiful, hot, sweet, sour, spicy. Get involved. Have it a try, man. Dead easy, as you've seen. make the recipe as simple as I can. So give it a try. See you in the next one. Hey guys, so if you watched the last video, I'm going to show you how to make the vegetarian version of this. This has got halloumi and a chickpea in it. So if you want to follow me again, we'll get started. I'll show you same sauce, just adding a couple of different ingredients.